Amanda here, and today I'm bringing you another really fun collaboration video. This time it's with my friend Molly from Makeup Molly. I think that it was either 2017 or 2018 when I first met Molly in person. We were at an Ipsy event called Gen Beauty. I don't even know if they do it anymore. I think they changed the name of it. I don't really know the fate of Gen Beauty, but at the time it was the absolute highlight of my year, and many, many moons ago, that's where I met Molly, that's where I met Samantha March, that's where I met Angie, all for the first time. Karen and Amy and so many of my YouTube friends I met in person at those events. And Molly was actually one of the first people I met. I had been following her on Instagram, so it was really exciting to meet her in person, and we have just been great friends ever since. She is such a hardworking content creator. She's putting out reels, Instagram posts, YouTube videos, TikTok. She's doing everything. She has 2 little kids. Oh, and now she's like a fitness babe. I don't know how she does it all. I have so much admiration for her. And honestly, just over the years, getting to see her at different events, she is just exactly what you expect from watching her videos. That's how she is in person. She's really sweet, really bubbly, really glamorous and gorgeous and friendly. And I just love her to pieces. I think she's such a fantastic person, a fantastic content creator. And I want to be like her when I grow up, even though I'm pretty sure I'm older than her. Now, with all of that being said, I think that the theme of today's video will really make sense. Molly and I are both moms. We're both running our own businesses. We're both creating content. We're both always on the go. So we thought it would really be fun to take an old school YouTube challenge that's been around for a really long time, the 10-minute makeup challenge, but put a holiday twist on it. And I think this makes it even more challenging, especially for me, because I'm not a super glam girly. I am kind of a lazy makeup type of person most of the time. I like things that are easy to do. So I really want to push myself to do a very glam holiday party ready look. And I'm going to set the timer. I'm going to do it in only 10 minutes. My plan is to get both foundation and concealer down. Then I'm going to do a quick brow. I'm not going to skimp on the brows because for a full glam look, I would do not just the tinted gel that I do for my everyday looks, but I would also fill in some of the sparse spots with a little bit of pencil. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to set my face with powder, which is another thing I don't usually do for a daily look, but would definitely do for a more glam event. I'm going to do a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. Typically, I only do 2 out of the 3. I'm not going to do a liquid lip. I'm going to do a red lip, but I'm going to use this Merit signature lipstick in Tiger. So it's sort of a rusty brownish red, but it is something that I have to apply more precisely. And then for my eye look, I want to do something kind of inspired by this look that I wore to a formal event last year. It was my spouse's work event, and for that look I used my beloved Troublemaker palette from ColourPop. In the inspo look, I am wearing lashes, so if I have time, I will try to apply some magnetic lashes. These usually take me like 20 minutes, just this part alone. So we'll see if I make it there, but I really want to try to challenge myself to actually a finished full glam look, because I know I can do a passable makeup look in 10 minutes easy. I do that all the time. So I really want to push myself. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, I am not wearing any makeup at all right now. All right, got my hair back out of the way. I don't know how ready I am. I'm gonna start my timer, and then I think I'm gonna voice over this part because if I try to talk, I'm gonna distract myself from what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna try my best to get the makeup on my face and keep my face in frame. And then editing Amanda can tell you what's happening. Go. I'm starting off with a decent little squeeze of this Ulta Complexion Crush foundation. This is such a reliable, event-ready type of base product for me, And I used my Real Techniques Instapop face brush to blend this in. Because this brush is so large, it does a very quick job of blending all over my whole face. And I find that I don't have to go back and touch up because I'm not getting a lot of streak marks, even when I'm being pretty haphazard, as you can see. After I get this blended all over my whole face, I'm going to move on to a little bit of concealer. By the way, I'm going to put the shades for everything that I use in the description box. If you're wondering what shade I'm using for any of these products, I will list it down in the description box for you. I'm pretty good about remembering to do that. So in case you're curious, I just don't want to put a bunch of words all over my face since this is a close up shot as we're working through this look. I've been really loving this concealer lately. I liked it when I first got it, but I think that I've come back around to it because it has such a hydrating, creamy consistency, but it doesn't make me look dry or cakey. It still leaves a really nice hydrated look. So this is great for any time, not just for occasions, but especially when I am going to an event like a holiday party as we're pretending for this video. I will do a little bit of powder, and I like the idea of having something that is already nice and hydrating and contributing to that glowy, healthy skin look underneath my powder, because if I have a matte on matte situation, it is not going to be a flattering texture for my skin. I have very dry skin. I'm 38 years old. I need to be hydrated. I need to be glowy and hydrated. Now, I'm going to try to do a little bit of bronzer contour wrapped into one here, and I'm also going to apply my blush at the same time, and then I'm going to go in with one brush and blend all of this in. I'm not positive that this is a very effective time-saving method, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. So I applied my ColourPop bronze stick and this Merit cheek color all at once, and then I used the Singe Beauty F03 to blend everything in all in one fell swoop. So I did try to focus on the blush first, and then I went in and did the bronzer slash contour afterwards. That way, I was hoping for a really smooth look on the cheeks, but I didn't want to get a bunch of bronzer and defeat the purpose of actually applying the blush, if that makes sense. This is the part where I started stressing out a little bit. Why am I so slow? Oh, I forgot to powder my face. Dang it. I totally forgot to powder. I had already chosen my products, but I didn't lay everything out in order, which is something I should have done. And I didn't pull all of my brushes out that I wanted to use, which also would have made this a lot faster process. Well, just one less step for me, I guess. Next step is the brows. I wanted to fill in just a little bit of the more sparse areas on my brows. It's not a step I do for my everyday looks all the time, since I do have pretty decently thick brows to begin with. Definitely not gonna get to lashes, that's for sure. But something I definitely need to do every day, regardless of what the event is a strong brow gel. Like I said, I have a very thick brows, and that usually makes for easy work of filling them in because I don't have a whole lot to fill in. But the flip side of that is that my brow hairs are quite crazy and like to go any direction they please. Let's do lips. I definitely did do myself a favor by not choosing something liquid lip or super, super matte or really bright or dark and vampy that would require a lot of extra attention, especially around the lip lines. Oh, okay. Got a little crazy there, but that's okay. Just put some concealer on my lids instead of primer. Since I'm modeling this look after an eyeshadow look that I've done before, I already have a pretty decent idea of which colors I want to work with, how the placement should go, and this is a very straightforward, simple, smoky eye type of look. It's not a very technical look. I never do really technical looks, no matter how fancy the occasion is. It's just not my style. So I'm definitely trying to do something that's a little bit more complex than just slapping on one or two shadows because a smoky eye does take a little bit of finesse if you don't want to look bruised or ghoulish. Have only a few minutes to achieve this smoky eye look I'm going for. We'll see how that goes for me. This is the point where I'm realizing that I did not pull all of my eyeshadow brushes out. I had prepped my face brushes, but not my eyeshadow brushes, and that was not the move. I need a flat brush. Why didn't I get my brushes out first? What a dumb move. For this part, I'm taking a flat brush and I'm mixing together two deeper colors and just smudging that all over my eye. I want it to be more concentrated, closer to the lash line, and then a little bit softer, closer to that transition shade. That way, it will give a blend and it will look intentional and not so bruisey on the eye. Oh boy. The wheels are falling off at this point. For me to make a really nice, even, lovely blend for an eye look like this, I would definitely use more than 10 minutes just for the eye look itself, for the smoky eye look, even though this is a very simple approach, which I like because I think it ends up looking very chic. I do not think these two eyes are the same color. Okay. However, I don't think chic is the word that I would use for today's look, considering the slapped on and just very jumbled, quick fire approach that I'm taking to this. Obviously, it's a 10-minute makeup challenge. It's not gonna ever be this pristine work of technical perfection. So it's fine. Honestly, it does end up, spoiler alert, being a lot better than I expected it would be. All right. It's not terrible. Honestly, it could be a lot worse. Let's do a little under eye kind of smoke here. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what color I grabbed here. It looks way more reddish than I intended, so I think I was just losing my grip on reality a little bit at this point. I've got 2 minutes left. I'm going to attempt the lash. I can do it. I mean, I definitely can't do it, but attempting liner is just wild choice at this point. I'm gonna try anyway. I can't even perfect a liner if I have like 10 attempts and a full hour to do it. I definitely can't do it. And I was right. I definitely could not do it, but that's okay. We don't need that negative self talk here. Okay, let's see if that's enough for it to stick. Probably not. Definitely not. I barely even got any liner onto that second eyelid. I don't know what delusion I was under. I think I was just the pressure of seeing the clock ticking down and just really wanting to make this attempt happen. Oh, it's not enough on this side. Oh, it's only stuck on one part. No. Oh no, this one won't stick. Oh no. I didn't put enough liner on. Really need a lot for that magnetic lash. Come on. Oh, 50 seconds. Okay, I can do this. I am one medium gust of wind away from losing this lash. Oh, it's not on. Okay. Mascara. Let's go. Actually, neither one of these lashes is perfectly aligned, but I also didn't bother curling my natural lashes, so I think that they would have blended in a little bit better had I curled. Nobody tell my husband I can do it this fast. Oh my gosh, that lash is not even living on a prayer. It is fully off. It is fully off. No. Okay. This is where I just summoned all of the calm and patience that I have floating around, and I just forced that eyelash onto that liner with every ounce of my will. Oh no. Okay. This lash is not on. It is visibly not attached to my... From far away, though, you can't really tell. You know what? I have definitely looked worse in my life. I've looked a lot better. Okay. Just ignore the fact that this lash is not even attached to my... I can see it just like hovering there. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to calm myself down so you can look at up close at this gorgeous look. I can't even take myself seriously. So this is the finished look. It's not bad. It's really not. Like the base part looks great, honestly. The eyeshadow isn't terrible. The lashes are what killed me. If I had just curled my lashes and put on a bunch of mascara, I would have been fine. Like this would have been a completely finished look. So, you know, I'm glad that I challenged myself in a fun way. That right there. What is that? It's fine. This side doesn't look terrible. It's this one that didn't really make the cut. I have certainly looked worse, though. I'll tell you that. I don't think this is exactly holiday party ready. I definitely forgot that I wanted to powder my face. I just completely forgot that step. However, I do think that the base is really the strong point of this look. And honestly, I don't think this was a total flop. The only part that's really egregiously bad is the lack of lash adherence. But I knew that was going to be a struggle. That's a struggle for me when I take as much time as I want anyway. So, all in all, I do feel like I kind of killed it. I mean, I look pretty darn good for only 10 minutes of doing this makeup, and I'm not mad at it. I feel like I did way better than I expected to. With just a little bit lash glue, I could be holiday party ready. Probably wouldn't even take me more than a minute or two to fix this up. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I can't wait to see how Molly's look turns out. She always looks so good, and I feel like her glam is so effortless. So I have a feeling she's really gonna knock this one out of the park. I really hope that you'll go check out her video next. Go subscribe to her channel. You're probably already following her on Instagram. She makes some of the most entertaining reels. And on top of that, she's just a really lovely person. So I will link her YouTube channel, her video for our collaboration project, and her Instagram will all be down in the description box. Make sure you go check her out if you're not already following her. I would love to hear what products you would pick if you were gonna do a 10-minute holiday glam makeup look. I always love to hear what you think about things too and what products you're loving and reaching for. So make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! These are the earrings I wore to the Creators and Friends holiday party, so I thought I was creating some holiday magic with these. Aren't they fun? I have no idea where they're from. I bought them in a shop somewhere in Vegas, but I think they're really cute. They looked cute with my dress. Anyway, that's not the point. I have looked worse in my life. Okay, all right. I'm gonna calm myself down. All right. Let's see if I can fix this lash, okay? I mean, I know that I can. It's just a matter of time. I could not get my freaking lash to stay on my eye at the Creators and Friends party, and it was driving me nuts. It kept lifting up on the inner part, and I could see it, and it was driving me nuts. That's all it took. That's really all I needed was just another little memento there. Yeah, that's actually cute. I could have done a little bit better blending on this eyeshadow. It's okay. It's fine. For the time that I gave myself, I feel like I actually kind of crushed it. Could have been a lot worse. As long as you look from far away, I look great. Although that's often the case for me. Well, 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 look who is wearing lace sheets. Not too shabby. Okay, I did it. Yay! Yeah, that's awesome. I did it. Yay me. I still have not filmed my best of the year video yet. And I am dreading it because I can't solidify my list. I'm doing things a little bit differently this year. Instead of doing a bunch of different videos and a whole series with all the different categories, I'm just going to make one big video. And it's a lot. It's a lot for me. I'm fine though. It's going to be fine, I think. Thanks for humoring me with this idea, and thanks for supporting all of these collaboration videos and going and checking out all of my friends that I'm collaborating with. I love my friends so much. I'm obsessed with all of them. They are so cool, 10 times cooler than me. If you think I'm cool, wait until you meet my friends. They're the best. All right, I love your face. Thanks for hanging out. You are the best and cool and smart and important, and you have a lot to offer, and you should expect the best because you deserve the best. And I love your face, and I'll see you soon. Bye.